Thank you so much. That is so sweet. I'm on the tail end of it. I really appreciate that, and I believe the abundance is on its way to you too. We get blessed for standing with God's people. You know, that's a blessing on its own. And I just want to reiterate what I said about bringing herbal tea to trips, you guys. It is so clutch. Someone on this trip got sick, and all she needed was some ginger. All she needed was the raw ginger and the fresh pine needles that I brought. So also these, I sell the smaller versions in my store in the add-on section. For loose tea, these are my favorite. These are by far my favorite tea strainers. I did this kind of messy. I pulled a little cup from the little itty bitty lobby and put some faucet water, added some RO Gold to clean it, warmed it up with the tea loosely in there, and then I poured the tea and the water in here, stuck the lid on. I left it in here, screwed the top on. Now I'm just going to add more water, and the key is just leaving it in the cup. Just keep leaving it in the cup. This is dead water, right? I mean, it says natural spring water, but it's been sitting in a plastic bottle. Let's see what else is in here. If there's anything else in here. It says spring water. I didn't buy this because I don't need to buy bottled water, right? I don't need to. I don't know where they're getting it from. I don't know if they're taking it from other communities and charging them for the water. And then just put a little bit more of this in here. And I'm not sure where I left off because my battery died, but I want to say also that a girl on the trip, she had a container that was a little bigger than this. And she was like, man, I just have acid reflux. And someone said, oh, just drink some of my aloe vera. And I said, all you really need is a little RO Liquid Gold, and that's going to knock it out. Said along the lines of alkalizing the body or something like that. And I said, the body has its own pH buffer system, you guys. So I said, yeah, all you need is minerals. So she got her container, was bigger than this one. She's like, how much do I put? I was like, just one dropper. So it was just this much in her water. About 5 to 10 minutes later, I was like, hey, how's your acid reflux? Is it better? She said, yeah. She said, that's crazy how that works. So to this, I'm going to revert back to my video, a few videos down, on top 5 to 10, however many things that you should take on a trip, or my favorite things to take on a trip. And if you would like RO Gold to change your life, because it serves so many regenerative purposes as well, ROLiquidGold.com, you get 5% off with discount code 5NEW. Be sure to tap apply. And I do not get the filtration system. This is a filtration system in a bottle. For more information on for more information that you will not receive anywhere else on social media, and why I don't do any filtration systems, including the bath, the shower, why I don't do Kangen or hydrogen water, and why I only do this company, because there's more coming, you can go to Sovereign Hippie Patreon and go to the Healing Collection. In particular, I put my whole water series together in the shop tab of Sovereign Hippie Patreon. That is over 5 hours. It says it in there. But it's so many hours of content that will change your life for the better immediately. And includes instructions and all the documentation that was highly censored and made me cut the videos into several parts of why I also make my own filtration system that costs $0 when you get down to it, and no need to purchase any refill cartridges, because what you get is literally given to you by God himself. And I do that as a secondary purification for my garden outside.